This is the Horse Radio Network. This is episode 588 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you one day at a time. Today's tip is brought to you by feedxl.com. Hi, Glenn the Geek back with you. Yes, I am in the right spot. We're doing something a little different for the next couple of days. I'm helping Jennifer out, and as we do a series we're calling Coach Jenn's Rapid Random Tips. And that means that she's going to be bringing us some great tips for around the barn or with the horses, but they're going to be quick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get them done, get them over, and you can walk away with some knowledge in a short period of time. And this tip is sponsored by feedxl.com. Visit feedxl.com. You know, we've been talking about this for a long time, Jennifer, this website, and if you haven't taken the time to go there yet, you really need to. You're going to learn everything there is to know about what to feed your horse. Just put in a little information about what you currently feed, a little about his weight and what type of horse he is and what kind of work he gets, and they're going to print out reports that show you everything from vitamins to minerals to how much hay, how much grain. They're neat charts. It's just a very well done website by a couple of doctors of nutrition. Check it out at feedxl.com. If you haven't done it yet, take a couple minutes and do yourself and your horse a favor. feedxl.com. Well, hi, Jennifer. It's weird to be hosting the show again.
I don't know. You sat down and got really comfortable in that host's chair.
I've been doing it for a little while. Although I had to look at the script for how many. I did like 500 of these episodes, and I still couldn't remember the opener. I had to look at the script for that. So these are little tips that we thought we'd help everybody out with, and we're just going to get right to the first one. So what's the first rapid random tip?
First rapid random tip, and these are rapid and random because Glenn is here, and he's the most rapid random person I know. Streamlining your barn chores. Everybody's favorite, especially this time of year because we have limited daylight. We're all in a hurry. It's cold outside. We have to get back to work. We have to go watch the Super Bowl. First and foremost, if you use shavings in your stall, and many of us do, particularly if you use large shavings, rather than sifting the poop, broadcast the poop out. You scoop up the whatever's in the stall, you just scoop it up, and you gently fling it across the back wall of the stall. So it kind of broadcasts across the back. The shavings will stay against the wall. The little poopies will drift out to the front, and then you just rake them up. I learned this from my professional stall cleaning person up in Massachusetts, and it's much faster than sifting one shovelful at a time.
I never got the flinging poop down pat.
Oh, you can fling the poop all right.
Never got that down pat.
Number 2, if you use stall refreshing products like Sweet PDZ or Hydrated Lime, rather than trudging back and forth, make yourself a little bucket full of it, empty pail of some sort hanging on the handle of your wheelbarrow with a little cup inside so it's everywhere you are, save you running back and forth. Number 3, bring your bedding, your hay, your water back with you. You drive the wheelbarrow or the cart out to empty it into your manure pile or your dumpster. Rather than driving back to the stall empty, bring something back with you, the same way the trucking industry does. Don't ever drive around empty. Number 4, and this one relates back to the previous. When you're cleaning the stall, rather than making an extra trip outside to empty the water buckets, empty the water into your manure device, your cart, your wagon, etc. And then when you scrub out that bucket, just grab yourself a handful of the invariably leftover hay from the stall, roll it up in a ball, and use it as a scrubby. And that's a quick way to clean it. And if you do it every day, that's all you ever need scrubby-wise. It's done. And last but not least, in the evening, before you leave the barn, put a bucket of water in front of each stall, unless you have automatic watering system, so that when you come in the morning, you can rapidly zip through and top off everybody's bucket or give everybody water who doesn't already have some. Also, leave a flake of hay outside the stall. So when you walk down the barn aisle on your way to the feed room, chuck a flake of hay into everyone because it helps their digestion if they have their hay before their grain. Also helps to reduce the amount of bucket slinging and kicking that goes on in the barn. And it
gives a great place for the kitties to sleep at night.
And it's a great place for the kitties to sleep at night. And those are my random streamline your barn chores.
Can I add one?
You can add one.
And we just experienced this at our barn. keep air in the tires of the wheelbarrow or wagon, whatever you use. Inflate them often, because I'll tell you what, ours had gotten down so low, I finally remembered to bring the bike pump out to the barn and filled them up, and it's amazing what a difference having full tires in the wagon or the wheelbarrow. It's amazing the difference. You'll work half as hard. The thing almost pushed itself out to the
Well, it kept
manure
rolling
heap.
down the aisleway. You'd park it in the
I know.
aisleway, and it would just roll away all by itself.
I wasn't used to that, and they've been flat for so long, you just get used to them being flat, and then you're working 10 times as hard. It's amazing. So there's mine. Fill up the tires.
There you go.
Just a bike pump. That's all it takes. Couple, and you're done. Keep a cheap bike pump at the barn.
Keep a cheap bike pump at the farm. Thanks, FeedXL, for sponsoring this tip. See you next time.
And remember, everybody, to vote for us for the Equestrian Social Media Awards. We have a couple of days left. Hop on over. Just search for Equestrian Social Media Awards or go to Horse Tip Daily. There's a big banner in the middle of the page. Click on it, and you can go vote for us. You're allowed to vote once. And we're in Category 19 for the Best Broadcast Media. We're up against some big boys, so we need all the help we can get. Please vote for Horse Radio Network, Category 19 in the ESMA Awards. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for another Rapid Random Tip.
The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.